I'm your dad.
Let's go. Get up on you gonna learn today.
Daddy, chill.
Call me daddy.
Oh, we're back. This is different. We're supposed to have a in-studio guest.
Mm-hmm.
He backed out because his whole team got COVID, so he didn't even fly in for the show.
Gosh, dude.
And then the other person backed out because they didn't fly in from Florida. And then the person we picked up yesterday is absolutely zapped or something. He texted us this morning and he said, I'm cooked.
James Cook to 99.
Yeah, he's James Cook to 99. He said, just rose from my grave.
Hey, Dallas Card Show fucks. That's all I got to say.
Dallas Card Show slaps.
I think Epstein might rise from the grave this year, too. I don't know if he's showing up. He might show up.
Hey, he might. He may not.
Yeah,
Who
he
knows?
might. He may not. But we're gonna roll without him anyways. Yep. We have a kind of a guest already.
Yeah, we do.
You know?
What's up, Kaylee? Say hi.
Hi.
This is
ever.
Teddy's girlfriend.
It is my girlfriend. She wanted to come to the show.
She's
and-
in studio. You know, she could put a little plug in. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
right?
Oh yeah,
You could helm that.
I can. Yeah, Kaylee. Talk about yourself. What do you do?
I do a little bit of everything. I actually have a podcast for my business. I teach self-defense and safety to like college women. So I get busy doing that in February. Travel all across the U.S. doing it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Which I admire because I have two daughters. So if they ever come into a situation, I want them to beat someone's ass.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and so much of it's just like confidence too, you know? Like
Yeah.
I used to work with kids doing just kickboxing, martial arts, and I think sometimes just having that training and that confidence is a huge thing, even just how you present yourself.
Yeah. No, of course. That's awesome.
Walking tall and
what's
strong.
What's the Instagram? Drop the Instagram handle on us.
Yeah, drop
Everyday
the podcast.
Armor Official.
There we go. Everyday Armor Official.
Yes.
Is
Her
that the
name is-
same name of the podcast?
Yeah, the Everyday Armor podcast.
Awesome.
Nice. And you did that by yourself?
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, what's up?
She
did-
might
she
need
did
a
have
producer,
a-
Josh.
Daddy
You know
Reds. Daddy
Jordan
Reds.
Belford's
Keep making
ex-wife on their podcast, dude.
what's that?
Jordan Belford's ex-wife on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
ex-wife.
Oh.
Which one?
I don't know. He
The
probably
one he
doesn't
had
even
kids
know.
with.
Oh really?
Yeah,
The
it's
one that was based in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just did a whole fucking podcast with her. It's pretty interesting.
That's awesome. When was that?
I think I launched it like a couple weeks ago, and we did it over Zoom. She's super cool. She's a badass, and she
Yeah?
just launched a book.
Is
so
she like a bit like a businesswoman, entrepreneur herself, or is she just?
kind of? She's a therapist now. So she went and like went through a bunch of schooling. I think when the book came out, she was starting schooling, and then once the movie came out, she like had her own practice, and she was like, I was worried that because of the movie, people wouldn't want to like come seek me out as a therapist. But she said that that's honestly been huge for business. So
Well, she's seen probably everything.
And she's went through everything,
Yeah,
herself.
she's like, if I can make it through this, I could teach someone else how to get through this.
She's been to hell and back for sure.
yeah. And that scene on the boat with like the helicopter and everything, like that was like true, like that fully happened.
That's so
That's
wild.
so crazy.
That's so crazy. Imagine that lifestyle.
I know.
I mean,
I couldn't keep up, dude. Maybe back in my
you would
college
need
years,
about
I
50
fucking did
zins a
it.
day. 50 zins.
Yeah.
And a lot more of those.
Yeah, a lot more-
coffees.
lot more
This is
coffees.
earlier for us too.
Yeah, this is, guys.
This
We're
is a
having a coffee.
Saturday. This will be dropping next week. This is extra content we're going to be dropping. The Dallas Card Show is going on right now.
Yep.
It's a successful show, right?
Very successful.
I
I
think
think
our
not
best-
just for us, but everyone.
Yeah, I see a lot more traffic, a lot more deals. I don't know if that's just because we have more deals going on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Well, I walked the floor, and obviously I'm buying Bowman. So
How many times you walk the floor?
17 to 38. But I was walking the floor, and I was walking by. There's either deals going on, or I see what I want, and people are there and say, "Hey, it's not 110% comps where they're actually reasonable." I did one deal with this guy. I think it was a $2,000 deal, and he's like, "Hey, on these cards I want to be 85, and these I want to be 90." I said, "Let me get them out. Let me comp them. Easy fucking deal." I said, "I don't want any bullshit." We just made it and done. Came
That's
back
awesome.
the next day, and I said, "Here's my number. When you get back to Florida with the rest of your inventory, let me know." And that's as easy as it went.
That's good.
Yeah, a lot of people are moving, People are not sitting there, "Oh, I need 130%. Oh, I can't come down." There is some stuff, but
Some people, I think people are coming down now.
yeah.
Like the wax even, right?
Yeah.
Sleevey was on the prowl yesterday.
Sleevey walked the floor, I think, more than me looking
I know.
for wax.
I know. I'd never seen him so excited yesterday.
Oh, he-
We could talk about that.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the box that we got?
It's not the back box, but let's do it.
So, first of all, The guy was so excited. He took the box home with him last night. I was in the rip room. I'm like, where the fuck did that box go? We bought a 2000 Bowman Chrome hobby box, Tom Brady Bowman Chrome box. So if you guys don't know, those boxes at some point got all the way up to like $15,000 a box.
Cheapest one on eBay is $12,000.
12, and it's not best offer. It's 12 grand.
12 grand.
It's like 12 grand firm.
Yep.
So I think those people are starting to come off and go, hey, I don't see these boxes ever going back up, so I might as well sell now, because we've seen it in previous shows where people they're stuck. Well, I'm into it for 700. And it's like, dude, the last one did 425 on eBay. Like, no one's buying. No one's gonna pay that. You're like, just because you paid that doesn't mean anything. The guy yesterday who we were doing deals with goes, yeah, I bought this superfractor for $20,000 in 2020. It's like, I sold it last year for $1,500.
Yeah.
It's like, I knew what loss I had.
That's a big loss.
That's
you
a
know?
huge loss.
And I wonder, because, last Dallas card show we went to, it seemed like people were not moving product as much, Yeah. And this time there is. So I wonder if people are say, oh, last show was not that great for me. I need to start flipping my shit to maybe get new inventory.
Move to other
now
stuff.
This is the first show of the year. They're probably like, let me drop it so I can start reinvesting in it.
Yeah. I think the other thing I want to talk about, what we saw yesterday firsthand, was the guy who came over to us with that deal, right?
Which one?
The Jordan with
yes.
So I think people need to understand that the whole comp thing needs to be like, there's like layers to an actual comp, a card actually selling.
Yeah.
Right? That guy came over and he's like, well, this Josh Allen sold for $2,900. He pulls up the fucking phone real quick and he goes, no, it didn't. That was on best offer. Like, it sold for, what was it, 2,000?
2,000 exactly. So he was going off in eBay. So the guy that was trading with showed him an eBay comp of 2,900 or best offer, and it was sold.
But it didn't have a line through it.
No, it didn't.
It just said sold at 2,900, which was weird.
It is very weird. So when you see that, guys, you need to go to 130point.com. There's probably other platforms. I use 130point, and you can see it'll say 2,900 or best offer, and then it will have a line on 130point, and then it will show the actual true value of what the card sold for. So when that guy was seeing 2,900 from eBay, I said, wait one sec, because we just sold that card. It is not a $2,900 card. It's a $2,000 card.
We just sold it for $2,000 the day before. On Thursday, we sold the card.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be the same card.
No, it wasn't, because that guy flipped the same card. That one was a 910. Ours was not. And that guy flipped the same card for, I think he made $100 on that card.
Oh, yeah, because that guy just happened to go, hey, will you guys help me out? Like, he's trying to do this deal with me. It was an Allen and a Mahomes for an 8.5 Jordan, 86 Fleer Jordan. Mm-hmm. And he, not only was he trying to pull a fast one on the guy, he was trying to get more money. Remember, he was like,
cash.
And he wants cash. I'm like, dude, the Jordan is worth more than these combined. Like, you should be getting cash on the back end. Mm-hmm. And so he was like, oh, thanks, guys. And it was like, how long is that guy set up for? How many times has that guy been taken advantage of over dumb shit like that, where people will go, well, here's a comp. And then that guy's like, oh, I guess that's the comp. Yeah. And then when you do research, you're like, one, it was either shilled, or two, it was way below what it says it sold for. Mm-hmm. So I think that's a lesson that people need to learn. Like, you got to be careful. You have to be careful what you're selling.
Yeah, just be smart about it. And kind of while we're talking about eBay, and you talk about shill bidding. So if you guys go on eBay and you want to know if something's shill bid, you got to check the bid history. If you check the bid history and there's somebody that has probably 0 reviews or something like that, it's probably being shill bid.
Even like anything under like 10.
Yeah, 10,
exactly. 15 reviews, it's probably shilled.
Yeah, so just be aware of that too as well. I mean, when you're checking comps.
Yeah. Yeah, we did good on Thursday. Thursday was the most active I've seen the Dollar Show, because we had a collection that we took from Louisiana, which was super cool because, I mean, guys, if you have cards and you want to move them, reach out to us. I'm not saying that we're doing like this huge consignment thing where we're taking on a lot, but we're doing specific collections. Mm-hmm. And this collection was valued anywhere from, full value was probably around anywhere from $75,000 to $100,000, depending on where and what you have and sold. We were able to cash this guy out, which we haven't given him the money yet, but we were able to move like $40,000 worth of cards on Thursday alone. That's not including the current slabs he still has. It's not including slabs that he has at. He has a huge card.
He has one nuke inbound.
He has a nuke at BGS currently getting graded today. And then he has 1,200 cards that we sent to Kobos Cards to run on eBay. And I want to touch on that because now we have Kobos as this outlet. Instead of going on Whatnot and selling cards for getting 30 or 40 cents on the dollar, now we're moving them to Kobos. And Kobos has an established, pristine eBay account where he's being able to sell cards at like 90, 95% comps. Because what he's doing is putting it out. If the last one did 25, he's putting it up for 24. And normally it's just, he said, it's like people just are buying them. And we sent Kobos 1,200 cards, and the guy listed them within 2 weeks. That's a lot of cards.
Mind you, he has other cards he's taking.
He has his cards. He's got other guys' cards. And so now we're using this as an outlet instead of going on Whatnot and just like dumping cards. We're kind of being a little bit more strategic with it. And it's going to get more money in everybody's pocket. We're helping Kobos out. We're helping our customer out. And a lot of the times, I'm not even going to take a cut on the eBay stuff because I know that if these guys get their money back and they get more money than they expected, they're just going to turn around and put it back into the lives. They're going to spend it on the lives,
exactly. Yep.
So
it's worth it for us to do that.
Yeah, listen, if these guys get more money back and they go, fuck, man, it's quicker, it's easier, I don't have to worry about it. They don't have to sit there and list all the cards. And Kobos has that sick setup.
Yeah.
And the guy has like some, I don't even know what it is, like
He's
program.
Got a nice program that basically can upload, I think, 400 cards a day. I think it was about 400
something
cards
like
a day.
that. Yeah.
Something like that.
It scans it in. It's like,
Slabs too.
The slab program now is big.
It's big.
Takes a picture of the front, takes a picture of the back. It uploads it. It gives them all the fucking details of the card. Things are changing on that front. Like the system and the way eBay is eBay's ramping up. I've talked to 2 other people who are consign, and they said, hey, we're actually having better success on eBay than it shows with the lower end shit. The higher end stuff, the shows is the way. The repackers and the people who are going to flip these cards quick because they're going to put them in repacks for 120%. You know how it works. It fucking stinks.
Scammers. Hey, you're going to do repacks, just do it right. That's all we say.
Do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, do the repacks right. What else are you seeing at the show? Anything?
A lot of traffic. I had new people. I think is great. People obviously buying. I just, people feel happy. I feel like the hobby, last show was kind of like, where are we at here? Where are we at? There was people posting after the show, hey, this is probably one of the, not the worst, but a bad show. There's not a lot of people moving and stuff like that. I just feel like there's more health in the hobby. I don't know if it's the fresh new year or what it is, but it just feels like a little fresher breath air.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see that when we go to Burbank, right? Hopefully that continues over there in the next show. So
maybe it was because Trump won Iowa. Okay, he won by a landslide. A little bit more positivity.
Is he even on the ballot in Iowa? Are they allowed to do that?
He crushed. No, but I agree. I think there's more enthusiasm. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to go back today. Kaylee's rolling. You're rolling with us?
Yep.
Yeah?
She's a comper.
First card show.
First card show.
First card show. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, what did I walk into?
It's overwhelming.
Josh, did you go yesterday?
I didn't go yesterday.
Are you going today?
I'm going right. I'm gonna be right behind y'all.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Taking a bus.
We want to do the video.
Yeah.
We want to do the. Can we do the video?
Wait. So
the Pokemon.
Explain what we're doing to if we find the opportunity.
So guys, at card shows, Josh is very big in Pokemon. He knows a lot about Pokemon, and he could pretty much from the naked eye spot a fake box, fake card. So what we're gonna do, hopefully, is, or not hopefully, depending how you take it, is me and Josh are gonna roam Dallas Card Show, start looking around at the Pokemon shit. Hopefully, maybe not hopefully, find a fake box, get it on camera, expose people, because that is a problem within the hobby, and people are buying stuff on eBay, not knowing it and getting scammed, and they don't even know it. And
maybe it might not even be the guy who's selling it. He might not even know.
Yeah, exactly.
He might have bought a box on eBay, because Josh, you told me, said never buy a Pokemon box on eBay, right?
Oh man, no. I wouldn't.
Is that because like they might show a box that's actually real, and then whatever they ship to you is fake?
I mean, shit. Like it's sometimes the difference of like the font on the box, and you can't tell that from a picture on eBay. You know, like it's something as simple as that. And there's so many people that like want to get into Pokemon and suddenly want to drop a lot of money, and then they just get absolutely hosed, you know? So
What was it,
I
Jake
hate seeing
Paul?
it.
What was it, Jake Paul? Was it Jake Paul that had
Logan.
Paul?
Logan.
He
Yeah.
bought that card on eBay at $2 million or something?
No, he
he's-
bought the
he's-
case.
No,
No,
he
is
did
it-
both.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, he punched a hole in the
He
wall.
bought $1 million Pikachu Illustrator card that he thought was real, and then it turned out to be a sticker. And then he infamously bought what was supposed to be the only sealed case of first edition base boxes, which went for I think he bought it for around $4.5 million. And he opened it live with JSA authenticators present.
I thought it was BBCE.
It was. Oh, maybe it was BBC.
I think it was
It was
BBC.
BBC then.
Because
Okay.
the guy at BBC goes, yeah, we got duped.
Yeah.
And they all looked at him like, no,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got duped.
Yeah.
You're the one that certified it.
And so that was even worse. And
That's so crazy.
So it's
Because Shine was there. I remember Shine was in the room. And then one of the other guys that I think was part of the deal. But the guys they sold it to, one of the guys they sold it to disappeared, right?
that's that. Yes, but I also don't know enough
Yeah.
about that story. But
Yeah. I can't remember what that guy's name was.
I don't
Fucking
know. There's some.
Card Kahuna.
Oh
it
no,
was-
was it Card? Or was
It
it
was
Card
Card-
Shark? Or
No, it was
Card?
Card Kahuna. That was
Kahuna.
the one that just disappeared.
What a bum.
Yeah. Mealy Pops was involved, but Mealy Pops sent the money, they paid it back. They did the right thing, and
Yeah.
they returned the money. But it was Card Kahuna who disappeared.
Yeah, that's
Because I remember
crazy.
doing a post. I did a Where's Waldo? But instead of Where's Waldo, I put Where's Card Kahuna?
I done that with Where's Wander.
I did that with Wander too. Did you?
No, but the moral of the story, though, is if you're looking for Pokemon or stuff like that, just be careful out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
buy from people that you can find them on Instagram that know their shit and just say, hey, is this box real or not? And most of the time, people will tell you their honest opinion.
Yeah.
So just be
Yeah.
aware.
I told Teddy I used to have a whole binder, huge 2-inch
Oh,
binder
God.
of Pokemon cards when I was younger, and I sold it at a garage sale for $25. He's like, you definitely screwed yourself.
Yeah.
I
You
did-
probably had a first edition in there somewhere.
Kaylee, I did this. My story is I sold my binder for $50 at a garage sale. Had a full page of first edition Charizard holos on it.
Oh my! See,
I
and I
could've-
didn't even know what they were. I just
Yeah.
liked the pictures. I thought they looked cute.
I
So
Yeah.
thought
my
they
sister
looked
and I
cool
just
too.
collected 'em.
I thought
I mean,
they
we
looked
used
cool,
to we used to scrounge up quarters and as much just to go buy a pack of Pokemon, and I would do the same thing. I had it in my binder, and I'll never forget. Shout out to my dad, but I'm gonna throw you under the bus here. He,
Papa
I
Ribs.
can't remember how old I was, but he looked at me and he was like, "What are you doing with this stuff? What are you doing with this stuff?"
these guys
He's
aren't
like,
real.
you're spending way too much on this stuff. And I remember him just tossing it. And now I look back, I'm like, fuck, I had Charizards in there. Today, if it correlated today, even if they were terrible, Josh, I probably had tens of thousands of dollars worth of cards, right?
Down payment on
oh,
a
yeah.
house, throwing
You
away
know?
in the trash.
I
Yeah.
legitimately had on that first page with just the Charizards. I think I had around $200,000.
Oh my God.
That's childhood trauma right
Yeah,
there.
it is.
That's real self-inflicted.
Yeah, thanks,
childhood
Dad.
trauma. Yeah.
Speaking of my dad, I recently I've been finding myself dressing more and more like him, and I would shit on him for the way he would dress. I'd be like, "What are you doing wearing these fucking sweatsuits?" And and now I woke up this morning and I'm going, "Fuck, I'm looking more and more like my dad. I'm wearing slippers, I'm wearing Under Armour pants, Under Armour shirt, everything's matching." I'm like, I get it now, Dad. Everything's comfy. I'm comfy as hell. We're going to the show yesterday, and Kelsey's like, "Why don't you wear jeans and dress nice?" I'm like, "No, I want to fucking be comfortable.
I know.
I don't want to walk around in jeans. I want to be comfy. I want to be like I'm going to bed."
Yeah. Am I with gout and shit? Just my feet? James
Fucking-
Goutman. Well, I'm just saying with my feet and shit. We're talking about clothing here, so that's what I'm saying. Is
We're talking about comfortability, but I get it.
comfortability. So when I wear jeans, I want to wear my Brooks running shoes, and she does not allow me to do that.
Oh, really?
Oh, she's like, dude, you look like a fucking grandpa. I'm like,
Might as well
"Whatever."
tuck in the front of your shirt.
But I'm comfortable,
yeah,
and
no,
it's-
no belt.
yeah, no belt, fucking oversized
that-
T-shirt.
He's leaving some details out. That'll be like us going to a nice dinner, and he's wearing jeans and his Brooks running shoes and a golf T-shirt with a sweatshirt over it.
And you know what? Somebody looks at him. He's probably like, "Dude, that guy, absolutely athlete right there."
Yeah, yeah.
Absolute
That is
unit.
a typical male body
Absolute
right there.
unit.
Oh shit. All right. Well, I I guess we're not having a. I guess he's not showing up.
Yeah, Rob didn't show up today.
Yeah, Rob did not show up.
Rob, you cooked.
Yeah, the guy was cooked. Elliot, shout out to Elliot. He was supposed to be here. Chai breaks. He was going to be in here. We'll get somebody. Eventually we'll get somebody in the hobby in here.
Yeah.
But until then, Kaylee, thank you for
Thank you
for filling in.
We've had
No.
2 in this week. That's more than we've had
Yeah,
in the
that
whole
is
We've had
true.
2 in this week and not really none card related.
None
I
card
mean,
related, yeah.
Terry has cards.
Yeah.
but-
Terry has cards.
But
He's
it
a
was
Titan.
more Marvel and stuff.
collectors and
Yeah,
and
so
more
we went from Marvel to women, confidence building, taekwondo, kicking ass, right?
A little bit
yeah.
of Pokemon.
And,
What's yeah, a little bit. What's the explain to people out there how often are you travel a lot? You go to the sororities. Talk about that. Because I think it's interesting. Because I always ask them, I'm like, is she in town? Is she out of town? Where's she at?
Where's Kaylee?
He probably doesn't even know half the time. I don't even know. Yeah, this is kind of the period where I'm planning everything. And then from February to probably May-ish, I just bounce around to different schools, and it's hectic, but it's a lot of fun. And it's quick travel. So there could be a week where I'm in 7 different states and just bouncing around. I drive up to 8 hours. I fly all over the place. So I get to see a lot of the country, which is really cool. But I do it all for the most part by myself. So it's a lot of time by yourself in your head traveling.
Now you're going specifically to sororities, right?
Typically, yeah. I've worked with a couple. Actually, one of the coolest classes I taught was at Wingate University. And they basically made my class, you could use it as an elective credit that was required. So I had football players in there. I had everybody in there. I mean, probably I would say most of the class was men. And it was one of the coolest classes. People were so into it. And I show up and I'm wearing gold sparkly pants and high heels. My hair's done. I have makeup pasted in my face. They're like, what the fuck did we sign ourselves up for? But yeah, it was super cool. But for the most part, I work with sororities and stuff.
How many sororities will you do in 1 year? Or how many visits will you do in a year?
I typically I typically break it up by semester. So I'd say normally anywhere from 25 to 40 classes I go teach.
And is a lot of recurring?
Some of it, yeah. The hard thing is I teach for the most part kind of the same class, and honestly, people don't really take safety serious until there's something that's happened around their campus where they're proactive about it. But yeah, I mean, I'd say every other year I'll get sororities that are coming back and stuff, and I've started to see that more now that I'm on going into my 4th year of teaching.
Yeah. What's the best campus you've gone to?
Ooh, I mean, University of Alabama.
Careful here.
is so
Careful
about
here.
to say that too.
College people get a
Bama.
little weird.
I went to Bama, dude. Fucking Bama's sick.
Yeah.
Teddy
Fuck
came out on
yeah.
my first trip ever. That's actually right before we started dating. He flew out for 10 days, came to Alabama. I had, I think, 3 classes in a night.
Oh,
when he
you were
was there.
committed back then too.
Oh.
You were like, I
Hey,
gotta.
I was fucking fishing, dude.
I gotta lock this down.
Then we went to Nashville, and I had a 4-day gap, and then another class. It was a lot of fun. But
Yeah.
Alabama's just fun. They take Greek life too serious, in my opinion.
Oh
but
my God.
that makes it fun for me. you
Yeah.
know?
As someone that lived in Alabama and went to college in Alabama, yes, they freaking do.
Nuts. Yeah.
I wonder if Alabama's gonna change a little bit because they're losing they lost their coach and their football team. They're losing players left and right.
I think the
wonder if that-
whole landscape of college football is going to change.
Yeah.
I think Deion Sanders was the push that needed.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna then what was it, Josh? I maybe I'm shooting from the hip,
Yeah.
but I'm probably wrong. But wasn't it the number 1 high school offensive lineman committed to Colorado?
For this year?
Yeah, in high school. I think.
you're right. I think it was a lineman
But
that
he
was committed.
he was flip flopping, right? But I'm not sure if he fully committed to Colorado. But I think just the landscape of things has changed, and I think that's what Saban's probably seeing. He's like, dude, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, I
man.
can't keep
I
up
can't
with
keep
this,
up
yeah.
with this. You got teams now; they're going to have a lot more money to offer with the kids, the players making money.
His name's Jordan Seaton, and he is the number 1 offensive lineman in the nation. He's not number 1 overall, but he's the number 1 offensive lineman in the nation, and he is committed to go to Colorado.
Yeah. So that's that guy would never go to Colorado. 2 years ago, Colorado wasn't even on his map.
Oh no, he's from a powerhouse too. He's from IMG Academy.
Well, and then you
Yeah.
see even Sanders' kid. He's posting on Twitter hey, if you guys want to go to Colorado,
Hey,
hit me
come
up.
protect me.
Yeah.
That
No,
guy was
exactly.
running for his life all year.
Oh yeah.
He's got a left tackle now.
Yeah, he does. And so I think that like you said, it's gonna change the whole whole landscape of how college football runs. And I don't think you're going to see. I don't think you're going to see moving forward. I think every year there's going to be new. Like there's going to be new blood in there.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Am I looking at this list right? Somebody call up Grote right now because the number 2 quarterback in the country committed to Nebraska.
Really?
Oh my God.
Dude, call up the Grote.
Yeah. Chickity chick. He was wearing the Nebraska hat on the live the other day.
Guy's probably on the track right now, breathing heavy.
Did you see that, Josh? Did you see that?
I love it, dude.
Dude,
Hey,
people in the chat were like, "This guy's gonna die. We're gonna have the first dead person on live Instagram."
good for Grote, by the way.
Yeah.
Like he's getting out there. He's getting active.
Exercise more than me than fucking I did all week, dude.
Dude, it took him 15 minutes to recover from that lap.
He was laying down.
He was like, "Oh," and then he gets up and he's breathing. And he lights a cigarette, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that's gonna help." Oh shit! All right, well, we're gonna cut it there. It was a good episode. Kaylee, thank you for filling in.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, by the way? What is that?
Coffee.
I made it.
Homemade.
Oh my god.
Wait, you know what was crazy? I right after Tennessee beat Alabama, I was at their school that weekend, and the next morning I had a class after like they took the goalpost and put it in the river. Girls walked in like zombies. It was nuts.
Oh my
But
god.
the whole campus was just like
You have
it was
no.
crazy.
You have no.
Did
I
you
was
were you
there-
able to go to the
You were
game?
there? No, I wasn't at the game.
Oh.
I was there. I was there the day after Alabama lost to Auburn in the SEC championship.
Was that when they missed field goal?
Yup.
Ran back?
Yep, I was there, and it looked like a tornado went through their fucking campus. It was bad.
Sports will do that to you.
Oh yeah. All right, real quick before we go, I'm just gonna hit fire. We don't know the lines. You probably haven't looked. I haven't looked.
Nope.
All right, let's just go hit fire real quick. People can they're gonna hear this later.
Yeah.
Who do you like this weekend? Texans, Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm rooting for Texans.
Yeah.
Niners, Packers.
Niners. But if I was betting, I'd honestly go against the Ravens and take a teaser, probably +7.
Okay.
That'd be +17.
Okay. Bills, Chiefs.
Bills.
I think
I hate Kelsey and I hate Taylor Swift.
I think the Bills are gonna win by double digits.
think so. Last
Yeah.
night you were
Wouldn't surprise me.
contemplating it might be a little closer game. What changed?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Guy's got my same last name.
Yeah.
You know?
Got to do it,
Yeah,
right?
gotta do it. No, I think I'm gonna say this. I think Diggs goes for 140 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I could see it.
All right. And then last but not least, Lions.
Lions. Don't even need to see it.
Yeah.
Lions Baker.
Baker.
Not
Lions
Bucks.
Baker.
Go.
Yeah. I
Hey,
think
you
the
know
Lions
what?
do
Hey,
it.
I respect Baker because they showed him, and I don't know if this is
Just
true.
slamming
They showed him
salts.
on the Panthers, and he was on like defense.
Yeah. Oh,
He was-
defensive line. He was in a 3-point stance on a defensive
He
line.
was helping the reserve offense or
It's like
something.
4-string quarterback there,
But
right?
no, but he was like playing defense.
Yeah.
Like,
Love that.
and now he's in the playoffs starting quarter. Like I like it. You know,
Work ethic, I think.
I like
and
his swag
determination,
too.
Yeah.
He does the smelling salts and shit. Gets all hyped up. You know, maybe we should just start doing that before every break.
Yeah. Guys on dust.
Let's do that before next pod. Let's bring some smelling salts in and just
Oh, my
watch y'all fucking.
Thought I got a little
go to
loud
the
last
moon.
pod. What about this
Oh
pod?
my god! You woke up like right at
I
the end.
know,
You're like,
dude.
woo!
I got fired up. We got a guest. Dude. What are we doing? So,
All right, guys.
guys, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Follow, download, like, share, do everything. Subscribe. Whatever you have to do, just click that button.
Yeah.
Right?
Click that lab bum, baby.
Yeah, comment, send it out to your friends. You know, hey, give it to your wives and girlfriends. You know, we had Kaylee in here talking about shit. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do something different, you know? Change it up a little bit, mix it up. And,
Yeah.
You know?
Come to the show and hang out with us. We'll see you guys in Burbank in a month. Peace.
Thank you.